Epigenos had been struck at birth by the shaft of Ares. It's true. The gods on high looked down from Olympus and saw him, barely formed. And Ares, god of war, of bloodshed, of the slaughter, picked up his bow and notched an arrow straight and true. It was an arrow dipped in poison. Now let it be said that not all of the weapons of Ares are dipped in poison. Some are objects of great strength, of power. Walking with Ares need not mean death and destruction. But for Epigenos, it was a poison arrow. But perhaps by beginning at the beginning, I have done this story a disservice. So let us for a moment take a step back and cast a wider net. In the time when gods and goddesses still ruled and were known to come down from Olympus and walk among mortals, a husband and wife lived along a great inland sea. They were not so poor as to want for many things, and yet not so well off as to forget that all mortals can be brought low by divine power. They lived in happiness and had been blessed with 2 sons. The eldest, Sotira, was strong and bold, always ready to face any challenge head-on and without fear. He was sure to grow up to be an explorer of distant lands, always interested in what lay beyond the next ridge or over the horizon. The younger son, Epigenos, was cautious and hesitant, enjoying reading about and imagining challenges much more than meeting them head-on. He was sure to grow up to be a thinker of deep thoughts, always ready to delve into a discussion of what was right and what was true. For many years, both sons lived by the shore of the inland sea, playing in its waters, exploring nearby forests and fields, scraping knees as young boys are wont to do, and growing like weeds. By their 10th and 12th years, respectively, Epigenos was already inquisitive and book-smart beyond his peers, and Sotira was a leader among his. Both were on the way to becoming young men on the border between youth and adulthood and on the cusp of changes that would take them into manhood. When I was a child, it must have been 6 or 7 or 8, certainly younger than 10, for my family had not yet moved. I remember playing make-believe in the park with a friend. I don't remember the specifics. Running around the park, going up and down the hill. I think we were searching for something or hunting someone or being hunted by someone. Maybe we were spies. I do remember that at some point in the make-believe, I was transformed into a girl. My friend had to rescue me, but I'm pretty sure that rescue me didn't mean transform me back into a boy, just free me from the bad guys. I remember it being important for some prepubescent gender-affirming reason, for me to be naked on my bed in my room, my penis tucked between my legs to make a hairless V. I told him not to tell his mom. I told him not to tell his mom. But he told anyway. And I was told that that was not a good way to play, and that being naked with each other was not okay. At least that's what I remember being told so many years later. But the part that was actually important, not the nudity, but the gender, was never mentioned. I don't know if he even told his mom that part, or if she told my mom. But in retrospect, I feel like yelling at my in the past mom. The point wasn't that I didn't want to be clothed. The point was that I didn't want to be clothed and have a penis.